So getting to happiness, of having more and feeling better, is far more difficult than you possibly imagined. You know why? Because happiness is not our default state. It is our default need, it's our default desire, but it's not our default state. So the question is, how do we change this default state to meet the default need? The only way to change the default state is to go beyond happiness, for its source. This is where I want to bring you to the solution. Because like in every other paradox, unless you go beyond the tension, you can't address the tension. What is beyond happiness? I'm going to call it joy. Joy is an extension, an expansion, an intensification of happiness, is enhanced happiness, is beyond happiness. Actually, they've done some research and they're able to distinguish between the structures of elation, gladness, and joy. That there is a distinct structure to joy. The way we carry ourselves, what we communicate, behavior patterns, the state of mind. Joy is different than happiness, of a different order. Joy is beyond happiness. You see, happiness is well-feeling. Joy is well-being. Happiness can be faked. You can fake yourself, you can fake others. Joy cannot be faked. Joy actually sends unfakeable signals to those who are watching. They know there's underlying joy, some depth in you. Because happiness is hollow, shallow, and thin, but joy is deep, weighty, and thick. Happiness relates to happenings, circumstances. Joy is not confined to circumstance. It can be found in any circumstance. Happiness can be found even in wrongdoing, but joy cannot be found in wrongdoing because it opposes your conscience. You know, happiness can be found along with emotions, but joy can be found along with the will. Happiness is an emotion. It's an emotion of happiness. Joy is beyond happiness. It actually communicates aliveness. It shows something that's way beyond well-feeling. Happiness is well-feeling. Joy is well-being. Happiness is temporary. Joy can be sustained even eternally. Happiness and sadness don't go together. But joy and sadness can go together. I remember a friend of mine, after he suddenly lost his wife of many decades overnight, in the middle of his tears, as he was talking to me, said, Ramesh, I have no laughter in my life, but I do have joy. I do have joy because pain is the opposite of happiness, but pain is not the opposite of joy. Joy is beyond happiness. It's a wonderful proverb which comes from Kenya, which says, happiness has its seasons, but joy is the field which can be harvested at any season. Come to our website. You want to review the materials, and we'll go through the rest of this conversation with solving the search to find what is beyond happiness, joy.